Welcome back to Heroes on Our Island. I'm Mike Stevens, coming to you from inside the Nassau Coliseum in Uniondale. And we're really inside now. You see them play on the ice, but this is where it all starts. This is the locker room for the New York Islanders. You know, for many kids, the chance to meet their favorite hockey player is nothing more than a dream. But for number 12, Josh Bailey of the Islanders, well, he makes a dream come true at every home game for a child and their parents. Right now, let's find out more about Bailey's buddies.
He shoots, he scores! And there it is! Josh Bailey with his first National Hockey League goal!
You could say Josh Bailey is living a charmed life. He's an NHL up-and-comer, sports a clean-cut look, values his family, and he's only 21. But behind the glory, it's clear this young man isn't a spoiled athlete. He's building dreams, and it's something he's been doing for quite some time.
At first doing in Windsor, I remember doing a lot of school visits and having to talk in front of assemblies of kids. And at first, I might have been a little nervous for those ones, but after you do it once or twice, you kind of get the jitters out and you just go out and talk. And it's kind of led to being good with kids at this level too.
Bailey's definitely good with kids, and during the summer he was thinking of ways he could parlay that skill into a program that could really make a big difference.
It was something me and my mom talked about in the summer. She kind of, we had seen other people do it in the past. Brennan Witt did something here with Witter's Hitters, and I liked the idea of it. And since he was gone, I figured it would be something good that I could kind of start.
I want to say it was August. He called me up and said that him and his mom were discussing some options, and they really wanted to do some sort of charity ticket program where he can invite kids to come down to our games. And I told him it would be no problem, that we can make a little bit more of it and actually host families down to the games and create a little bit of a VIP experience.
With the help of Ann and the Islanders, Josh created Bailey's Buddies.
They sit down right in the stands right by where we come on the ice, and I come out, they get to come in the room after the game, and I get to go see them and talk to them for a while, and whoever they come with.
In addition to meeting Bailey after the game, the kids also receive a ton of prizes, including equipment, t-shirts, and of course, autographs. What kind of kids are you looking for that kind of fit the bill?
All sorts. I think it starts with from hospitals in the area to big brothers and sisters to anyone. Ann's good about finding certain different kids here and there, and it was something we talked about for the year, what kind of kids we'd like to target. And I think since then, Ann's done a great job of bringing in kids that are generally big fans too.
I always start out with the local hospitals, the Winthrop Cancer Center for Kids, Cohen's Medical Center, Stony Brook University. They've all been very helpful in pinpointing out some children that need that little extra attention, that little extra special experience to help them get through what they're actually going through with their sicknesses.
So there's not really any specific criteria. It could be a kid who may be ill, it could be someone who's going through a tough time, it could really be anything.
Yes. Basically anybody who right now needs that positive experience to uplift them a little bit, where we can help them. That's what we're looking for.
For his work, the Islanders have nominated Bailey for an NHL Foundation Player Award, which goes to the player that best demonstrates commitment, perseverance, and teamwork to help those in his community. But clearly Bailey doesn't have awards on his mind, and the idea of giving back is something that was instilled in him a long time ago.
Something been preached growing up, try and help out and give back, and with whether from junior teams to here, they've always preached it, and I've always liked to try and take initiative with it, and it's been a good thing.
And it's been a once-in-a-lifetime experience for the kids who have written Josh and the Islanders with a barrage of thank you notes and letters. But it's not all fun and games for Bailey. After all, most of these kids are dealing with issues that many of us will never have to contend with. Like the time Nassau County Police Officer Michael Califano's family visited with the team. Califano was tragically killed in early February while conducting a traffic stop on the LIE. That's when a truck driver collided with Califano's vehicle, ending the officer's life.
That one was tough, with everything that had just happened with them, and it was nice to get their mind away from everything for a little bit and take some pictures and get some autographs and get some stuff done for them. I think that one would probably be one of the harder ones.
There's no question that every kid has their own story. We visited Josh earlier this season during a game against the Toronto Maple Leafs, a game which featured not one but two Bailey's buddies.
Hey Josh, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
It's good, Josh.
You have fun?
Josh, You're so beautiful.
8-year-old Samantha Vecchia suffers from Williams syndrome, a rare neurodevelopmental disorder. Her father Anthony contacted Anne through the Williams Syndrome Association, and the rest is history.
Want me to sign this for you?
Yes. Samantha
So, how was it meeting Josh Bailey?
is so awesome.
What were some of the things that you wanted to talk to him about?
I say hello.
Did you have a good time?
Yes.
How was it being in the crowd and watching the game?
It's so great.
And just like his daughter, Anthony won't soon forget the experience.
It's exciting to watch. It's just a pleasure to meet him, that he took the time out to meet us as well, and there's nothing like seeing a big smile on her face.
10-year-old Anthony Petito of Bayshore also got the chance to meet with Josh.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? Shake your hand.
It's pretty cool. I've been here for a draft pick, and I've gone to in the locker room, but I've never been gotten high fives or anything like that.
How great was it for you to be able to see that smile on his face and meet one of his favorite
I cried
players?
a little bit,
Why?
because he's so happy, just the look on his face, and it's something that most kids dream of and will never get to experience it, and he did.
An experience to remember for sure, but not just for the kids. When you see the excitement in the kids' eyes as they meet you for the first time, what do you think about?
Oh, it's nice. I think whether we win or lose, it's nice. After a win, I'm obviously pretty excited, and I get to come out, and it just keeps the excitement up. But after a tough loss, you can be pretty down, but they tend to brighten you up a little bit. So I think it's good for me, and I enjoy it, and it's I think as much as they enjoy it, I'm still taking a bit out of it too, as far as enjoyment.
And while this is the first year of Bailey's buddies, Josh says it certainly won't be the last.
It'll definitely be something I want to do for years on.
Oh, thanks, Pop.
You're welcome.
Now, in addition to Josh setting up the Bailey's Buddies, he's also very much involved in the team's food drive efforts, including during the holidays.